What's up, YouTube? It's a pretty pleasant day. Not too hot. Actually, not hot at all. It's about 20 degrees. No, not even that. But 18 degrees C. Yeah, so I figured it's a perfect day to go out for a ride on West Side Road. Maybe talk a little bit about how this bike is treating me, this CB650F. Now that I've got about a little over 11,000 kilometers on it. I've had it for just a little over a year, and we have a bighorn sheep. Hello, sheep. Yeah, this bike, it has been very, very good for me. I don't know that I can think of anything negative to say about it. It has proven to be very good at pretty much everything. You know, with that sweet inline-4 engine, it is so smooth if you just want to cruise and take it easy or in the city. But you get out on the highway or you get out on a fast, twisty road like this, and it really pulls, you know, harder than any bike in its class, in the 650 class. Obviously it's not a 600 Super Sport, but it's got that feel, you know. I find the ergonomics really good. For me especially, I'm, what am I, about 5'11 and a half, 5'11", 6 foot, depending. And I feel very comfortable on the bike. Yeah, the seat is comfortable, and the body position is just right. A little bit of forward lean, not too much. The transmission is very, very smooth. So I think this bike is a great all-rounder, especially if someone just wants one bike. It would suit a variety of riding styles, you know. If you just want to cruise, you want to commute, you want to have fun in the city, or if you want to get out on the highway or a twisty and really have some spirited riding, this bike is going to do it all very well. It's very stable at high speed and quite maneuverable on twisty roads if you're pushing it. The suspension, though it isn't fully adjustable, you've got preload at the back, and that's the only adjustment, but it seems to do the job extremely well, I think. Yeah, the forks show a dual bending valve, and quite surprising how good they are. So as long as you set the sag in the rear properly for yourself, so you've got some free sag, then I don't see any problems in the handling. You know, people will always complain about this, that, and the other on a bike, you know. But you got to factor in what you're paying for it as well. And this bike is probably the most expensive in the 650 class, you know, when compared to the SV650 or MT-07 or Ninja 650, that sort of thing. But it also has the best build quality and refinement. And then we have the power. So the price on this bike is, I think, a good value. So you can't have everything, right? For the price you pay. Sheep. Yeah, they can blend in. So you got to see them from a distance for sure. You got to be scanning way ahead. So I'll find a place to pull over soonish and have a look at the bike. I don't know what else I could tell you about it. You know, it's been real good, like I say. A good all-rounder. Handles itself well. Lots of power when you want it. I mean, even on the highway, if you want to cruise at 4,000 RPM, you know, that's fine. And in 6th gear, and it'll still have enough power to accelerate good. But yeah, if you want to bring the revs up and drop the gears down and have some fun in 2nd and 3rd or 3rd and 4th at high RPM, yeah. Things I've done to it: tail tidy, tank grips. I put the tank grips on with silicone, by the way, not the adhesive that came with it, the strip, and regular outdoor silicone. It's moisture cured, so yeah, it works good for that. What else? Radiator guard I put on. Pazzo levers. And that, to me, is a must because, you know, the stock clutch doesn't come as an adjustable clutch lever. So to have it adjustable is, to me, it's an absolute must. So you can get your grab point to where you want it to be. So the Pazzo levers, yeah, they're good. I like them. Expensive, but worth it. Grip puppies. They fit over top the grips. I like them. They give me a larger surface for my hand, and that stops my numb hand that I used to get. And also, it makes it easier to roll on the throttle because you got a larger grip, so you can roll on more quicker, which you really feel, and all of a sudden the throttle is, it's almost like you got a short throttle on it. Nelson rig tail bag. But I think it's a great looking bike. I like the looks of this better than the R version. And the difference between the R version and the F version, you know, they supposedly made some improvements. I mean, some they did for sure, upside down forks and such on the R version, but what they did to the engine to get another 5 horsepower, did they get another 5 or another 4 horsepower? And what they did there, though, compromised the mid-range power. I think from 4 to 7,000 RPM or something, there's a bit of a dip on the R version, at least so I've heard. And on this one, there is no such. So when you look at the actual power specs between the two, this one actually has better power in the range most people are going to use. The other one has a little bit extra if you want to get it up to anywhere between 11 and 12.5 RPM. On the R version, you get another 1,000 RPM extra, but like I say, you compromise some of the performance down a little lower. So I've heard. Anyway, I very much like this bike, that's bottom line. So they don't produce the F version anymore, but if you find a used one, you can get a good price on it. And it seems to fit the kind of riding you want to do. I would not hesitate. It's a beautiful bike. So I think that's it. I'm going to sign off here. You have a wonderful day. Comment below, and I'll catch you on another ride.